let's see what's in the box. First of all, I'd like to say that the box is very well packed, very well organized. We've got some edge work, some slickers. These look pretty good. I've got one similar to this already. I don't have this. That's nice. That's a great selection right there. These look like stamps for doing tooling on veg tan leather. That's a complete set. That right there is pretty impressive. That looks like you got everything you need. Wool daubers for applying dye or oil or whatever you have. These are really nice. I use these a lot. This here is a stitch marker. Looks like stirrups. This is for marking stitches. It's a nice tool to have. Take this off here. Well, they got it very well packaged. I like that they put bubble wrap on here so that these sharp edges don't interfere with other items. Whoa, there's another stitch marking tool. Sharp. It's got a little bit of play in it. That can probably be tightened up. Very nice. Hammer. Oops, sorry for bumping the... You got a hammer here. This is an stitch groover. I've used one of these before. I actually prefer a different type, but this should do the trick. This is a beveling tool. I'm not quite sure what this is, but this looks like a tool for marking edges along your leather. Yeah, it's not too sharp. It's not a cutting. Yeah, I think this is for a creaser. I believe this is what this is called. Next, it looks like we have a very extensive rivet kit with rivet tool, setter, antique brass, copper, some nickel. Got a poly board to set rivets on, or punch holes through leather with stitching chisels here. These look like they're 4mm. We have 4 different colors of thread. I can't tell if it's waxed. It feels like it's waxed. Excellent. This is a knife that we'd use if you were doing carving, leather carving. It's like a finger knife, goes around. That's very nice. Tape measure. An assortment of needles. Can't tell if these are saddle stitching needles. These don't look like saddle stitching needles. I'm wondering if this tool right here is like a stitching awl. I wonder, I think this is a stitching awl tool. And there's a couple of spatulas for spreading glue. I'm starting to use more of these rather than the brush. This just says repair kit on it, with various type needles. Some emery boards for sanding edges down. And it looks like, given that there's a thimble here and some leather things to put your fingers on, I think it's for doing like hand awl punching to protect your fingers. This is, I'm not sure what this is. And this little gold ring, I'm not sure what that is, if that goes around. Not sure what that is. This is a very beefy set of leather shears. I can't wait to try these out because they got big, if your hands are bigger, it's really nice to be able to have your full hands in here. That'll be nice to check those out. Ruler. And this looks like a small self-healing mat. Pretty interesting. I do not see any needles for saddle stitching, so I'm wondering if the primary idea around this kit is for using this tool to do like stitch awl. So what you end up with is a lock stitch rather than a saddle stitch. But you still have a lot of the basics here. So that's it. That is the Maybooth 183 piece leather kit.